Progressing into a Salesforce consultant role is one of the most natural career paths for professionals looking to accelerate their career. Consultants are involved in some of the most complex Salesforce implementations in the world, and they'll run the project end to end, gathering requirements from the business, architecting solutions to meet these requirements, and then ultimately being responsible for the full implementation as well as the rollout. Hi, I'm Ben McCarthy, founder of SalesforceBen.com, and our mission is to help you advance your Salesforce career. Subscribe to our YouTube channel below and check out our extensive resources on SalesforceBen.com. In this video, I'm going to give you an insight into Salesforce consultant salaries around the globe, the different factors that can increase or decrease these figures, as well as how to earn more money. Before revealing the massive salaries that Salesforce consultants earn, it's important to dive into some of the factors that affect the average salary figure. This will give you a much more accurate idea of what you can expect to be paid. The biggest factors that go into determining an accurate salary for Salesforce consultants involves your experience, certification, specializations, and location. Let's take a look. First up, one of the most important factors to consider when trying to determine the salary you deserve is your experience. Experience can be divided into two main categories. Firstly, how much experience in years you have as a Salesforce professional, and secondly, the type of implementations you've been previously exposed to. Generally, Salesforce implementations for smaller businesses will have simpler requirements, whilst enterprise-level implementations with thousands of users will have very complex requirements, and therefore a premium is placed on Salesforce professionals with large enterprise experience. Next up, certs. Salesforce consultancies place a higher value on certifications than most type of other organizations in the ecosystem, as they contribute towards their partner score with Salesforce. This means if you have, say, 10 Salesforce certifications and want to transition to a role at a consulting firm, you'll be a very valuable asset. Your specialized skill set within Salesforce will also place a big role in determining your salary. Most consultancies will implement Sales and Service Cloud as the foundation of the majority of implementations, and as a result, most Salesforce professionals who work for consultancies will be proficient in these tools. But to stand out from the crowd and command a higher salary, working with more specialized products such as Industries, CPQ, Marketing Cloud, and Commerce Cloud will play a big part. Finally, we have location. As you'll see from these figures presented shortly, location plays a huge part in determining your salary, depending on the country you're located in, but it's also important to note that where you live in your country, for example, a major city versus a smaller town, will also be a big factor. These lines are even more blurred now with the rise of remote working. Alright, no messing around, let's see how much Salesforce consultants can make. First up, let's look at the US, the largest market for Salesforce professionals around the globe. Entry-level Salesforce professionals, which means anyone up to 3 years of experience in this role, can earn an average salary of $130,000, whilst more experienced consultants with over 3 years can earn an average of $155,000. Although the figure for entry level may appear high, bear in mind this is an average of anywhere from 0 to 3 years of experience. You can expect this figure to be 20 to 30% lower for brand new Salesforce consultants. Jumping over the pond to the UK, entry-level Salesforce consultants can expect a salary of £57,000, whilst more senior professionals can command around £75,000. You'll notice these figures are massively different from the US, which is a result of many economic factors including cost of living, competition for talent, and general differences between our economies. Hopping over to mainland Europe, salaries differ a fair amount between countries. For example, on the higher end you can earn €59,000 as an entry-level consultant in Germany, moving up to €82,000 once you become more senior. Whilst in Italy, you can expect more around the €30,000 mark for entry level and €40,000 when you have more experience. For full information on salaries around the globe for all countries we've gathered data on, check out our full consultant salary guide post in the description below. So now we've reached possibly the most important section of the video, how to increase your salary as a Salesforce consultant. As mentioned previously, specializations are one of the biggest ways to increase your salary by doubling down on a niche. But it's not always easy to choose a niche that you're going to be able to get experience in. It's important to keep a keen eye on the market and ensure you speak to your current employer and let them know you are open to learning more about niches in Salesforce products. But it's also important to note that Salesforce generalist skills are still in demand. Just check out this chart from 10K Advisors. But what it does show is that Sales and Service Cloud, whilst in demand, it's not hard to find the professionals with these skills, whilst it's the opposite with skills such as CPQ or Field Service Lightning. One of the big benefits of working for a Salesforce consultancy is that their core focus is Salesforce. This means that there are so many opportunities to learn from colleagues and focus on new products and features in projects that you're working on. So it's important to align with the business and the leadership within your company. Ask your manager how you can be more valuable to the business and if there are any new and upcoming areas that you should be upskilling in. Transitioning from an entry-level position to a mid or senior position involves experience. And experience can only be gained from working on projects yourself or by asking questions to more senior members of the team. For these mid or senior consultants in your company, best practice is intuitive and second nature to them. Therefore, it's up to you to tease out their thought processes by asking questions. Salesforce consultancies will all focus on a few particular industries, such as financial services, telecommunications, or manufacturing. Clients will be more willing to work with a consultancy and pay more money if they have a deep understanding of their industry. So it's important for you to draw on any previous industry experience you may have, but also upskill in industry-specific solutions as fast as possible when working on projects. This will make you more valuable to both your consultancy and the clients that you work with. A successful consultant understands people. While it sounds cliche, consulting is all about understanding people more than it is about understanding technology. You could be a world-class expert on Salesforce, but if you fail to understand clients' requirements and engage with them properly, then it's not going to look like a successful Salesforce implementation. Just like top salespeople, consultants who build rapport with their personalities will get glowing reviews and be asked back for further projects. Becoming a Salesforce consultant is one surefire way to upskill your knowledge of the Salesforce platform. You'll be working across multiple industries, clients, and solutions, with each project forcing you to learn new aspects of the platform and challenging your solutionizing ability. I hope this guide has brought context to what your consultant salaries should or could be, with information to reinforce that figure to ensure that you're armed when asking for a raise or applying for a new role.